Hello everyone. For the past few days I've been promising everyone a detailed analysis on Link. I finally had a chance to sit down and look at the charts here, and it looks like we are attempting a breakout right now, which is very nice. But yeah, for anyone who has been watching any of my videos recently, you will know that I've been bullish on Link for quite some time, really since we broke out of this downtrend and we back tested this area. I have been looking and adding to a Link position. Now yesterday on the Ethereum video that I made, I also mentioned that I had moved a significant amount of my profit over from Ethereum into Link. And yeah, I just see this as being a really nice chart with a lot of upside potential over the next few weeks. So why do I like this chart? Just initially, I think Link has had a really nice bear market, and it was going through this for about 6 months, since August last year, and it had an 80% correction against Bitcoin, which is again what you like to see with an altcoin bear market. And that is really what it had. This was much more than just a normal correction. It was an extended downtrend that we had, and we started to see the early signs of recovery here when it started to change this market structure, and then it came down again to find support back at these lows. And yeah, more recently it's just confirmed that by breaking out of this downtrend and backtesting again its previous resistance. So yeah, I think this is just looking like a very healthy chart right now. It's gradually stepping up, and it does look to be moving much higher very soon. So yeah, just to zoom in quickly and we can have a look really at what happened here on this breakout. So you can see how it got this move up into this monthly, had this resistance around this area here, got its back test, started to accumulate again, and then over the weekend it seemed to just flip this resistance into support, and now we're looking higher again here. So yeah, all looking very nice on this chart at the moment. In terms of like the nearest resistance that I see, we are at it now. So of course this could take the liquidity from the highs, and we could retrace again, and we could look again for support either at this weekly or down on this monthly level here. But then we have major resistance higher up. So the first one I'm looking at is this 0.5 fib that we have pulled from our high all the way down to the low here. And that gives us this nice area, which was this previous support, which turned into resistance around, what's that, the 100,000 sats area. Yeah, around 100,000 sats, or 102,000 sats, around that kind of area here with the 0.5 fib. So that there is the first level of major resistance and my first take profit on this trade on Link BTC. Now the second we have is obviously the golden pocket coming up just above that at 120,000 sats. And again, you can see how it lines up really nicely with this area of high volume, where there will be value within this area and there will be resistance and supply within this area again. So that is my second take profit. And of course we have our lovely horizontal levels, which in this instance is the highest ever monthly close on the BTC pair for Link, and that again will be a major take profit level if we do get up there over the next few weeks or however long it may take. So yeah, we have three very clear resistance coming up. We have one about 30%, another one around 50% up from here, and another one looking at around almost up to 70% move to the upside. And of course, for this to get back to all-time highs, we're looking really at a move of over 100%. So you can see the upside potential that this does have here. and Link being just, it's historically been a very strong altcoin. This has been really the first extended downtrend that it's had, although the Bitcoin pair hasn't, the US dollar pair hasn't really been affected too badly. The Bitcoin pair has really had this big move down, which it now seems to be breaking out of. So yeah, looks really nice. When you look again, it's just continuous uptrend. It looks very much like, yeah, back to this kind of previous wave of support here, and we're looking higher again. So that's about everything I have to say on this chart. So the other thing I wanted to look at was on the US dollar pairs. So if we go on to Link USD, there are two really nice channels here, really nice fib channels. I'm just going to clear this one away. So the first one that we're looking at here is the Link US dollar pair calculated by TradingView. So this is the first ever, this is before there was a USDT pair to trade, when there was only a BTC pair. But you can see even just the value before it really was able to be traded against the US dollar is just the respect it has on this fib channel. So if you just move this onto the daily, let's zoom out a little bit, and we can see here how from the very start it really nicely, yeah, we have these highs, we clearly have these deviations at the lows, but we get these lows, we get these highs, we get the lows, the highs, and then again we have these really nice respect here within the golden pocket, the 786 here, the 382 here, the midpoint of this channel, and even going up onto the 236, and in both directions, just the really nice amount of respect it's had within this channel. So that's one thing that I am trading Link off of. And we're quite close again here to the top of this channel. So this does give us a top coming in. If it happens, well, it depends when it happens, doesn't it? But if we're thinking of a breakout here on the BTC pair, then we do have to be aware that this kind of $50, $52 area is going to be a resistance on this channel. We also have this 2 fib extension going on, or fib expansion here. So this is off this high to low here. We do have the 2 coming up here at $54. But really, I think there is an even better channel than this. It doesn't have as much history, but the respect it has is even nicer. And this is the one that I'm really looking at right now. So if we move over onto the Link USDT pair, again, you can see we have this fib channel that is in play. Now, this doesn't have as much history. So this has been made from our low to our high to our low. But once again, you can see how historically it has worked really nicely. You can zoom this back even further and see the touch point that it had here on the launch of the US dollar USDT trading pair with this deviation, because yeah, this was early on within the trading. But since then, the respect that it has had with these highs and these lows, and again, all of this respect within the 382, the 786, the golden pocket here, again here, down here, and you can just see consistent midline here of, yeah, respect. And once again, we're at this 0.5, the middle of the channel. And yeah, it's just another really nice fib channel to trade this asset against. So again, the interesting things on this chart is what we have with the fib extensions and the fib expansions again here. So if we take, and this is where we had our previous high, it was on the 1-to-1 extension from our low up to our previous all-time high before this all happened, and down to the low here of the COVID crash. And this is where this move ended. And since then had that big 80% move down on the Bitcoin pair. So we came right up into this 1-to-1 previously, which was at this $20 psychological area, and a really nice retracement back there all the way down to $7. Now we have something similar. So if we take the low to this high and then again down to this low, then we have this 1-to-1 here coming in around $108. And if we take just a much smaller trend-based fib here, or we look at our expansions of the more recent range that we're in, you can see we have this 618 fib. No, what am I looking at? Okay, sorry. We have our low to our high to our low here. And again, this is a trend-based fib extension going on here, that we have our 618 coming up around $56. And again, more confluence up the top here for this 1-to-1 that we have on this chart. It would help me massively if I had the trend line shown on here, so you can see where we have our low to our high to our low, and then on this one where we have our low to our high to our low, and then we get this nice confluence lining up right here. So again, you can see there the levels that we are looking at. Okay, so anything else on this chart? Let me have a look to see if I have anything saved. So we can also take our fib expansions from this high to this low, and we can see the initial rejection that we had off of the 1.272. And we'll seem to be working our way up towards this 1.618 area here. Yeah, so a number of cross points. It's all getting a little bit messy on this chart now, but there is definitely some areas to be aware of on the US dollar chart. I'll be looking mainly at this $56 area, especially if we can get that around the 13th of May. That gives us a really nice kind of crossover here off of this fib extension. And then of course we do have these highs. If this is to make a big move up to Bitcoin previous all-time highs, then we do have these $100 targets in play. I wouldn't expect us to get there all in one go. I think this could take some time, but this does look like a very nice area. If price does come up here, then it could be where we look at putting in a major top on Link. Yeah, so I think that kind of is everything again that I wanted to say on this chart. Do we have anything else of interest here? I do not think so. Okay, so yeah, just going back onto the Link BTC pair, we know the targets that we have, and we would say right now the invalidation for me would probably be to lose this monthly level. I would be looking, even if this did come back down, if it failed here and came back down, I would still be looking for that as support before a bounce higher. So we have our areas of resistance here, and we have our major support down here. But yeah, overall very bullish on Link. It does look like a really nice chart, and I do think we'll be seeing higher prices in the very near future. Cool, that'll do for that. As usual, if anyone is new to this channel, then please do join our Discord community. It is linked in the description below, so come and check us out. We've got a really nice community of traders over there, and we're constantly giving updates on the charts and everything we are seeing each day. So yeah, please do come join us, and I will see everyone on the next video. Cheers.